matchup at Crown Stadium. Chinese Taipei will be facing off against Japan. Beautiful weather today, a perfect day for baseball. We're just about to get underway. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Josh Lewin, and I'll be the commentator for today's game. Starting off today, Aoi Mori takes the mound here at Crown Stadium. Let's see how well he can do against this lineup. Benjamin Hughes steps into the box. We're moments away from the first inning here. Misses the inside fastball. He lets this one go for a ball. An inside pitch. He makes the catch in foul ground. One gone. It's their second hitter now, Sota Ayase. Starting pitcher today, Aoi Mori. And catching for him is Anthony Orozco. Let's see how this duo fares against this lineup. Let's see what his first pitch is. Hits the first pitch. That's foul. Low and taken for a ball. One and two now. Takes the pitch down low. Good decision to not take the bait. His fifth pitch now. Low and outside for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Baseman scoops it up. He takes it to first himself for the out. Next up is our third batter, Joshua Mitchell. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings at the first pitch, but comes up wanting. Breaking ball down at the knees. 2 quick strikes here. He lets it go for a ball. It's a ball. Hits a high pitch. That's foul. Takes this one the opposite way. Close to the line, it's a fair ball. He rounds first. And the hitter advances to second base. 2 out, runner on second. Heading to the batter's box, Christoph Bautista. The potential opening run is in scoring position. And that's in there for a called strike. Hearty swing that time, but gets nothing for his effort. And so the man on the mound hangs on with 2 quick strikes. He's made contact. Heading to center. Looks like he's under it. Dive. Makes the play. And they'll change sides with 3 gone. Let's take a look at this last play right here. Japan looked ready to open the scoring, but couldn't capitalize. Asher Jones takes the mound to start the game. Let's see what kind of pitching he'll show us today. Up to the plate, Benjamin Hughes. They shut them out on the top of the first. Let's see what they can do here on the bottom. It's the ball. Messed up his timing on that swing. Was he expecting a different pitch, perhaps? He hits an inside pitch. It's into center field. And the opening run is now on base. Runner on first, nobody out. Up now is their DH, Odell Chavez. Sack bunt attempt here. He gathers it. First. They got him for the first out. They advance the runner. Runner on second with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Adam Flores. There's 1 out. A chance to open the scoring here. First pitch on its way. Throws a breaking ball to open the at-bat. Misses the zone on the fastball. Lays off for a ball. Nothing doing there as the batter recognizes the bait pitch. That's 3 balls now. Hits one high in the zone, heading into the state. A foul ball. It's a high delivery, deep to left. Hughes makes the catch, 2 gone. Heading to the batter's box, Han Song. There are 2 outs now. Still an opportunity to drive in some runs here. His first pitch now. It had a chance, but just out of the zone for a ball. Second pitch on its way. Inside and high for a ball. 95 miles per hour. His third pitch now. Fourth pitch now. Called strike inside corner. 2-strike cushion now. Connects on the outside pitch. He skied it high. Ye makes the play, and they'll change sides with 3 gone. Wow, let's take one more look at that play. Chinese Taipei had a chance to open the scoring, but couldn't capitalize. We're in the top of the second. Japan gets set to bat. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Ray Uchida, Team Chinese Taipei, begin the second with no runs on the board. Swings and misses at the pitch away. Misses high and away. Low and inside with the breaking ball. Way off on that swing. He probably wasn't sure what pitch to expect. Hits one high in the zone. It's a high fly ball driven to right center field. Watch this baby. And the hitter makes it to second. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base, so they have a runner on second with nobody out. Now at the plate, Ciprian Soto. The potential first run of the game is in scoring position. Soto takes a big swing at the first offering. His second pitch now. He hits an inside pitch. He makes the catch in foul ground. 1 gone. Heading to the batter's box, Carlos Salazar. 1 down. A runner still in scoring position. First pitch here. Good job getting ahead of the batter on the first delivery for strike 1. Coincidence? To the left of the shortstop, it gets through. Chinese Taipei are really in a bind here, so they have runners at the corner. Now at the plate, Edgar Koch. They're not out of this jam yet. So it's a ball to start things off. A breaking pitch, but it misses inside. And he takes a fastball for a ball. That's ball number 3. Breaking ball, and it's taken for a called strike. Hits this one. It bounces into center field. The runner from third makes it home. Japan take a 1-0 lead early on. Koch with an RBI base hit to center. It's 1-0. Chinese Taipei have let them get out in front here in the early stages. Heading to the batter's box, Haoran Ye. They still find themselves in a pressure situation here. Fools him with the first pitch breaking ball. Second pitch now. And the shortstop has it. He takes it to second himself for the out. To first, he's out. It's a twin killing. Let's take another look at this one. They knew they had to avoid falling further behind and turned a spectacular double play to make sure of it. Japan cracked the scoreboard first in this one. We have a 1-0 game. Japan jumping out ahead. It's the bottom of the second. Trying to close the gap here. Chinese Taipei gets set to bat. It's the 5th spot in the order now. Samuel Campos, Team Chinese Taipei, get ready to bat here in the second with a 1-run deficit. First delivery, and it's off the plate for ball 1. Misses outside there. Over 94 miles an hour on that one. Third pitch now. Takes it for a ball on pitch number 3. Leaves it for a ball. Can't get him to bite. That's ball 4. Nobody out, and the tying run is aboard. He showed bunt on that one, so the battery will need to stay alert here. His second pitch here. That one was close, but it's called a ball. He went for the bunt. He gathers it. Over to second. To first, he's out, and they turn two. It's the seventh hitter now, Wang Dai. First delivery, and it's off the plate for ball one. It's a ball. Breaking ball, and his timing was off there. Inside breaking ball, doesn't get the call. No swing there as it goes by him for a strike. A chance to finish him here. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. Chinese Taipei gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. Up next in the 8th spot is the catcher, Anthony Orozco. Waves and misses. Second swing and a miss in a row. 2 strikes. His third pitch here. Inside breaking ball, that just misses. Hits one down the middle. It's a towering shot to center. The center fielder is after it, but it's over his head. He passes third. Throws over to third. The runner from first makes it all the way home. Chinese Taipei ties it up. Don't count them out yet. Orozco with an RBI base hit to deep center. It's now 1-1. Chinese Taipei have squared things up once more. At the plate, Rodolfo Grasso. The go-ahead runners on base. So it's a ball to start things off. Second pitch on its way. Strike looking down low. Third pitch on its way. Inside breaking ball for a strike swinging. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. No interest in that pitch. 94 miles an hour. Breaking ball. Between third and short, and it gets through. And the run scores from third. Russell really delivers with an RBI single. It's 2-1. Japan have allowed the go-ahead run. Let's take another look at how they captured the lead. So an early lead here, but with quite a few innings to go, they'll need to add more runs to make sure they keep that lead. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Benjamin Hughes. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. Goes for it, but misses for strike two. High and inside, off target. Takes a cut and misses. A strike to even the count, 2-2. A weak roller. The shortstop comes in on it. That'll be out number 3. Chinese Taipei managed to retake the lead. The third's on approach. We have a 2-1 game. Chinese Taipei out in front now. It's the third inning. Japan will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Benjamin Hughes enters the batter's box. He flied out in foul territory in his last at-bat. Team Chinese Taipei are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the third. No swing there as it goes by him for a strike. His third pitch now. A ball high and outside. His fourth pitch here. His timing was a little off on that one. Works his way back into the count, 2-2 now. He hits an inside pitch. Hits it. It gets through between first and second. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base, but there's a runner on first with nobody out. And that goes wide for a ball. His second pitch now. It's a ball. Third pitch now. Leaves it for a ball. Hits this one. It's a high fly ball. The second baseman gets under. It's caught for out number 1. In the box, third in the order, Joshua Mitchell. In his last at-bat, he hit a double to left. One away now. Misses high, just barely. Hits the ball, a weak roller. The shortstop moves to field it. Out! They get him at first on a tight play. Heading to the batter's box, Christoph Bautista. There's 2 away. A chance to tie it up with this at bat. Looks on as the breaking ball just misses. Nasty break to the pitch, but it misses low. His third pitch here. Swings at the inside breaking ball. Strike looking low in the zone. 2 strikes on the batter now. Lays off the inside fastball. So we have a full count now. Hits the low delivery. This could be big. It's a high fly ball. Caught for out number 3. They were tantalizingly close to tying things up, but come up short. Wow, let's take one more look at that play. Japan threatened to tie the ball game, but couldn't capitalize. 2-1's the score. Chinese Taipei hanging on to a 1-run lead. It's the bottom of the 3rd. Chinese Taipei gets set to bat. Next up, it's a DH for today, Odell Chavez. Team Chinese jammed him inside. Looks like he's under it. The shortstop gets under it. Yay, hauls it in for the first out. Digging in, Adam Flores. He flied out to left field in his last at-bat. 1 away now. That's foul. Gets him to swing on that one. Misses down low. Leaves it for a ball. Takes the pitch down low. Good decision to not take the bait. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. A ground ball toward third. And the third baseman scoops it up. They got him for the second out. Now up is their 4th batter, Han Song. In his last at-bat, he had a chance to give his team their first lead, but was out on an infield fly. Hits this one. Here's a big drive. It falls in the gap, and he rounds first. And the hitter advances to second base. Chinese Taipei gets a man on. 2 out, runner on second. Now at the plate, Samuel Campos. A chance to add to their total here. Samuel Campos takes a big swing at the first offering. Misses low. 93 miles an hour there. Goes low to get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slider away, and he takes it for a ball. He hits an inside pitch. That's foul. He takes the high breaking pitch for a ball. And we have a full count. A chance to finish him here. Gets his bat on it, heading to left. A fly ball to left. He catches it to end the inning. So they're able to get things going, but they come up empty-handed. We head to the 4th. We have a 2-1 game. Chinese Taipei hanging on by a run. It's the top of the 4th. Trying to close the gap here. Japan gets set to bat. Next up, it's a DH for today, Ray Uchida. In his last at-bat, he had a double to center. Team Chinese Taipei are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the 4th. Second pitch now. Down and away, and he gets him a swing. He lets this one go for a ball. Fourth pitch on its way. Lays off this time, and it's in there for a called strike. Tried to make contact, but it's strike 3. That's 1 down. Their 6th batter to hit now, Ciprian Soto. He flied out in foul territory in his last at-bat. First delivery, and it's off the plate for ball 1. Hits this one. He skied it high. The third baseman gets under. It's caught for the 2nd out. 7th to bat, Carlos Salazar. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. 2 away now. He hits it inside. It takes a hop into center field. They've allowed the tying run to reach base. 2 out, runner on first. Wasting no time attacking in this at-bat, he singles off the first pitch. In the box there, 8th batter, Edgar Koch. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. Just a bit outside. Goes for it, but misses for strike 2. Lays off the pitch, and he's now behind in the count. Let's see if he challenges him. His timing was off there on the strikeout. 3 down, and we'll change sides. Well, they reached base, but they can't turn it into runs. 2-1's the score. Chinese Taipei hanging on to a 1-run lead. Chinese Taipei are all set to begin batting here in the bottom of the 4th. It's the 6th man in the order now, Haoran Ye. His last appearance saw him fail to lay down the sac bunt for the first out in a double play. Team Chinese Taipei have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 4th. Towards the inside edge, but it's a ball. Hits this one. That's foul. 1-2. He hits an outside pitch. It's a high fly ball. Ye grabs it, and there's one gone. In the box, their 7th batter, Guang Dai. In his last at-bat, he reached base on a single. Pitch taken for a strike on the edge of the zone. Towards the inside corner, but it's off target. Goes for it, but misses for strike 2. Hits this one.
Your safety is our top priority.
It's the ball. A ball above the zone. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. 2 away now. Digging in, Anthony Orozco. In his last at-bat, he tied the game with a triple. 2 outs, bases empty. A question mark now hanging over this pitcher. Signs of fatigue showing. His second pitch here. That's foul. He hits an inside pitch. That's foul. It's a ball. Fifth pitch now. Low and inside with the fastball. Leaves it for a ball. Misses for ball 4. 2 outs, and now with a potential run aboard, they can increase their lead with just 1 swing of the bat. His first pitch. Misses the breaking ball to start. Second pitch on its way. Down in the zone, taken for a ball. No swing on that one. It's a ball. It's a high pitch. It's a fly to left. Looks like he's under it. Hughes catches it, and that's the inning. So they're able to get things going, but they come up empty-handed. We head into the fifth. We have a 2-1 game. Chinese Taipei hanging on by a run. It's the top of the fifth. Japan is set to bat. Chinese Taipei is making a change on the mound. Igao is second up to take the mound. Let's see if he can hang on to this lead. Ninth to bat, Haoran Ye. His last appearance saw him hit a grounder to short and into a double play. Team Chinese Taipei are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the fifth. It's a ball. Leaves it for a ball. So he takes that one for a ball. Struck him out. That's out number one. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Benjamin Hughes. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. One out now, no base runner. Swings at the first pitch. Takes a bounce for a base hit. They've allowed the tying run to reach base, so that gives him a runner at first with one out. A swing at the first pitch, and he has himself a single. It's the second batter now, Sota Ayase. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. It's a ball. Third pitch on its way. He hits an inside pitch. That's foul. Inside, looking to get that double play ball. He tried to jam him up with that delivery. No swing as it's in there for a strike. Got him looking with the breaking ball for strike three. 2 away now. Now up as their third batter, Joshua Mitchell. He grounded out to short in his last at-bat. 2 outs, runner on first. So he gets a strike to bring this at-bat to an inevitable climax. Down around the knees for a ball. Drills that one. Grosso throws to first. Out at first, that's 3 away. Well, they reached base, but they can't turn it into runs. 2-1's the score. Chinese Taipei hanging on to a 1-run lead. It's the bottom of the 5th. Chinese Taipei will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Up to bat comes Benjamin Hughes. He grounded out to short in his last at bat. Team Chinese Taipei have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 5th. Good discipline as it runs off the plate for a ball. It's a ball. He's hit that one well, and that'll be in there for a hit. Chinese Taipei has their leadoff man on, so they have a runner on first with nobody out. A really tough pitch to make good contact on, but he gets to it anyway for a base hit. Japan is going to substitute their pitcher. Melvin Shaw will be their second pitcher to take the mound. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Odell Chavez. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. His second pitch now. Gets him to swing on that one. It's a ball. That's a strike on one right down the middle. Even count, 2-2 now. He's made contact. To left, he's skied it high. The left fielder holds it in, 1 out. Up next is the third spot, Adam Flores. He grounded out to third in his last at bat. 1 away now. That's low and away. Gets him to hack at the elevated pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to get ahead in the count. That's a strikeout. 2 away now. Striding to the plate, the number 4 man in the order, Han Song. In his last at bat, he had a double to center. 2 outs, runner on first. So it's a hitter's count now. Waves and misses up high. A strike there. We're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. His 5th pitch here. So we have a full count now. The next pitch leaves no room for error on either side. Watches that one go by for the strikeout. 3 down, and we'll change sides. So they're able to get things going, but they come up empty-handed. To the 6th we go. We have a 2-1 game. Chinese Taipei hanging on by a run. We've entered the 6th inning here. Trying to close the gap here. Japan gets set to bat. Up to bat is their 4th man, Christoph Bautista. In his last at-bat, he had a chance to tie the game for his team, but flied out to center. Team Chinese Taipei are working with a 1-1 lead as we begin the 6th. Breaks in at the knees for a ball. Hits this one. That's a foul ball. His 4th pitch now. Fifth pitch on its way. Pulls it. It gets through between 1st and 2nd. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. So a runner on 1st with nobody out. And the batter was all over that pitch, pulling it for a base hit. Up now is their DH, Ray Uchida. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Swings at the high pitch but misses. Breaks out of the zone. It's the ball. Breaking ball that ends inside for a ball. His 5th pitch now. That's foul. Pulled, soft, to 2nd. To 1st, they got him for a double play. In the box, their 6th batter, Ciprian Soto. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. He hits an inside pitch. They end the inning with a catch in foul ground. Japan get on base, but the inning is over after 3 at-bats. 2-1's the score. Chinese Taipei hanging on by a run. It's the bottom of the 6th. Chinese Taipei get set to bat. Up to bat is their 5th man, Samuel Campos. He flied out to left field in his last at-bat. Team Chinese Taipei have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 6th. That one was close, but it's called a ball. Clips the edge of the zone. Hits this one. That's foul. He gets under a curve. It's a high fly ball. Short is on it. It's caught for out number 1. Digging in, Aoran Ye. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. 1 away now. It's the ball. Leaves it for a ball. No swing as it's in there for a strike. Breaking ball, and his timing was off there. So from 3-0, we're now at a full count. Gets his bat on it. To center. Looks like he's under it. The center fielder catches it for out number 2. Digging in, Wang Dai. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away now. And that goes wide for a ball. Breaking ball towards the inside corner, but doesn't get the call. Fourth pitch now. Gets him to reach for one at the bottom of the zone. Strike. A strike to even the count, 2-2. The count's even. He lets it go for a ball. Connects on the outside pitch. He skied it high. They leave it to the shortstop. It's caught for the last out. Chinese Taipei are sent away in order here in the inning. We go to the 7th. We have a 2-1 game. Chinese Taipei hanging on by a run. It's the top of the 7th. Japan is set to bat. Chinese Taipei is making a change on the mound. Number 26, Avelino Vila, is the 3rd pitcher to take the mound. Let's see if he can hang on to this lead. That's foul. Misses low for a ball. Takes this one to the right. Hit past the infield. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base. Runner on first, nobody out. He did a beautiful job to send the ball the other way. It looks like they're opting for a pinch runner. Now on first is Hayashi. A big hit here will surely see them tie this one up. Striding to the plate, the number 8 man in the order, Edgar Koch. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Second pitch now. He bunts. Oh, but he pops it up. And the catcher has it. To first, they get the out at first base. He advanced the runner with a well-executed bunt. So there's a man on. Stepping in as the pinch hitter, Kanata Aoki. He is under a little pressure here. Chinese Taipei. So it's a ball to start things off. Waves and misses, pure speed there to beat him. His third pitch now. A breaking pitch, but it misses inside. Inside pitch. That's up the gap. It's a tie game if the runner on second comes around. It's a hit to left center field. Chinese Taipei are really struggling right now. So they find themselves in a jam here after giving up a single that advances the runner to third. Heading to the batter's box, Benjamin Hughes. Pressure is mounting here. Gets a fastball in there on the outside edge for strike one. Misses low. Down the third base line. Hits the ball. Tries to tie the batter up on the inside. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pops up the inside pitch. Sends it way, way up there. Grabs it for an out. So that gives them runners at the corners with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Sota Ayase. There are 2 outs now. They're not over the hill yet. Working the plate well here. Down yet again. Breaking ball around the laces to get him to chase. Left field. Takes a hop. That's a base hit. The runner on first, round second, going for third. And he advances to second base. Knocks in the tying run. It's now 2-2. Chinese Taipei have let their opponent tie it up. So they fail to contain the damage as the tying run scores here in the late stages of the game. They even things up, so it's a whole new ball game. Heading to the batter's box, Joshua Mitchell. They're not out of this jam yet. Decides to lay off as it just misses the zone. His second pitch here. High in the outside corner for a called strike. This one's in the air. Fifth pitch now. Misses low. He takes the high breaking pitch for a ball. So we have a full count now. Gives up the walk. The bases are now loaded with 2 away. Chinese Taipei is going to substitute their pitcher. Xiaodong Li takes the mound with the go-ahead run on base. In the box, their fourth batter, Christoph Bautista. Chinese Taipei have given up 1 run in the inning. So they've allowed their opponent to tie things up and are now at risk of conceding the lead in this at-bat. Lays off for a ball. Low and away. His fourth pitch here. Down low, and he swings over it. So the batter is facing 2 strikes now. Oh, it gets by the catcher. Runner on third to go. And the run comes in from third. Japan has the lead. Outside pitch. Can't get to it. The runner from second base rounds third. And the run scores from third. The runner from second scores as well. Knocks in 2 with a hit. 5-2 is the score. Chinese Taipei continue to give up runs. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Ray Uchida. His last appearance saw him hit a grounder to first into a double play. Chinese Taipei surrendered the lead in the last at-bat. Takes a huge swing but comes up empty. This one. It's in there for a hit to shallow center. Chinese Taipei are up against the wall here. 2 out, runners on first and second. Now at the plate, Ciprian Soto. They need to be wary of the runners in scoring position. Inside on that one as he surprises with the aggressive first pitch. Second pitch on its way. So he gets a strike to bring this at bat to an inevitable climax. like he's under it. Caught for out number 3. They were certainly eager to drive in a few more, but all innings must come to an end eventually. It's the bottom of the 7th. Chinese Taipei is set to bat. Japan is making a change on the mound. Aoi Mori is the 3rd pitcher to take the mound. Up to bat is their 8th man, Anthony Orozco. He was walked in his previous plate appearance. Team Chinese Taipei are behind as they take their turn to bat in the 7th. Gets the called strike on the inside part of the plate. That's down the middle, but the batter doesn't want anything to do with it. He hits an inside pitch. Drifting. That's foul. It's the ball. Another fastball. It's a high delivery. He skies one to left field. It's a high fly ball. The left fielder catches it for out number 1. In the box, their 9th batter, Randolfo Grasso. He flied out to left field in his last at bat. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball away, and that's in there for a strike. Takes another pitch, and it's called a ball. Third pitch now. Misses high that time. Fourth pitch on its way. Hits the ball. Takes a bounce for a base hit. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Benjamin Hughes. In his last at bat, he hit a single to center. Takes the sinking breaking ball for a called strike. His third pitch here. Hits this one. Leaves it for a ball. No swing on that one. His 6th pitch here. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. That sets up a run-scoring chance. 1 out, runners on first and second. At the plate, the second batter, Odell Chavez. Can they build on this momentum and drive in those runners? A chance to close the gap here. Misses on the breaking ball. Breaking ball that nearly ends up in the dirt, and it's well taken by the batter. Excellent movement on the breaking pitch, but the batter doesn't bite. Swung on and missed that time. 2 strikes now. Hits the high delivery. He's guided high. Caught for out number 2. So that gives them runners at first and second with 2 gone. Heading to the batter's box, Adam Flores. There's 2 away. So it's a ball to start things off. A good pitch to swing on, you'd think, as it goes for a strike. Misses low. 93 miles an hour. Breaking ball, but the hitter stays patient. And that's ball number 3. Gets him a hack at the fastball upstairs. Full count now. Hits one to left. It's a high fly ball. Caught for out number 3. A solid inning sees them quash the comeback attempt before it could get started. Wow, let's take one more look at that play. Well, they reached base, but they can't turn it into runs. After 7, 5-2 is the score. Japan leading this one. 7 innings complete, 2 to go. Japan gets set to bat. Yaku Hori steps into the box. Team Chinese Taipei are behind as we begin the 8th. Let's see how he starts this at bat. First delivery, and it's off the plate for ball 1. Away for a ball. Third pitch on its way. Called strike, bottom of the zone. Does well to lay off that one for a ball. He's hit that one well. In the air, let's see if it'll drop. The left fielder makes the catch. In the box there, 8th batter, Edgar Koch. First pitch. Fools him with the breaking ball. Second swing and a miss in as many pitches. He lets it go for a ball. It's a ball. Breaking ball. A full count. Struck him out looking. So the pinch hit replacement now gets his second at bat. In his last at bat, he reached base on a single. Samuel Campos. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. Japan are retired 3 up, 3 down. 5-2 is the score. Japan leading this one. It's the bottom of the 8th. Chinese Taipei is set to bat. Japan is making a change on the mound. Number 26, Avelino Vila, is 4th up to take the mound. Han Song enters the batter's box. He struck out looking in his last at bat. Team Chinese Taipei are behind as they take their turn to bat in the 8th. His second pitch now. Goes for it but misses for strike 2. So he can't get him to swing this time. He can finish him off here. A swing and a miss. That's out number 1. Their 5th batter to hit now, Samuel Campos. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on base. He hits one of the opposites, hit in the hole, and he gets by him. So that gives him a runner at first. Stepping in as a pinch hitter, Shmuel Espinosa. Let's see what his first pitch is. That's strike 1 swinging. Hits the ball in the center of the plate. It's the ball. Inside, looking to get that double play ball. Breaks low, and he lays off for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sixth pitch on its way. Hit the other way to the right side. Gets jammed, but lifts it into right. The right fielder catches it for out number 2. It's the 7th batter now, Guang Dai. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. 2 away now. Leaves it, and that's low and away for a ball. His third pitch now. Right down the middle, but he chooses to lay off it. So he lays off, staying patient. Hits it, a ground ball to the pitcher, Tsuji. He gets the force at second, and that'll be all this inning. So they're able to get things going, but they come up empty-handed. We head into the ninth. 5-2 is the score. Japan leading this one. Chinese Taipei is substituting fielders now. It's the top of the ninth. Japan will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Up to bat comes Benjamin Hughes. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. Team Chinese Taipei are behind as we begin the final inning. Goes for it, but misses for strike two. Hits a high pitch. That's foul. Hits the ball. He collects it. He's out. One gone. Second to bat, Sota Ayase. In his last at bat, he tied the game with a double. One away now. No fooling the batter this time. Nasty break to that pitch, but it's out of the zone. Picks his spot well to get him reaching for strike two. His fifth pitch here. Goes down via the breaking ball. Next up is our third batter, Joshua Mitchell. He was walked in his previous plate appearance. 2 outs, bases empty. That's foul. Inside, but he swings through. A 1-ball, 2-strike count now. An outside pitch. Looks like he's under it. Fan makes the catch. That's the inning. Japan are sent away in order here in the inning. 5-2 is the score. Japan leading this one. Chinese Taipei will head to the plate here in the last inning of the game. It's the 8th spot in the order now, Anthony Orozco. He flied out to left field in his last at bat. Team Chinese Taipei are behind as we head into the bottom of the ninth. That's foul. A ground ball towards second. He collects it. They got him for the first out. Judging by the pitcher's body language, I'd say those are clear signs of fatigue he's displaying right now. Stepping in as a pinch hitter, Ji-Wei Wai. Swings at the first pitch, but comes up wanting. Good discipline as it runs off the plate for a ball. Swings at the high pitch, but misses. A ball and 2 strikes. Let's see if he challenges him. Locked him up for strike 3. That's out number 2. For a pitcher who has yet to throw 30 pitches, he doesn't look very sharp out there. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Benjamin Hughes. In his last at bat, he hit a single to center. 2 away, bases empty. Now then, can he dig deep and avoid this final out? He lets it go for a ball. Third pitch now. Swings at one in the bottom of the zone and misses. 1-2 is the count. He hits an inside pitch. Veers left. Foul. He hits an inside pitch. It's into center field. Chinese Taipei gets a man on. 2 out, runner on first. Japan is going to substitute their pitcher. Dan Sato will be their 5th pitcher to take them out. Up now is their DH, Odell Chavez. He flied out to left field in his last at bat. He connects. It's a high arcing fly. And deep to left center. Possible extra bases here. He passes third. The runner from first makes it all the way home. Chinese Taipei has gotten one back. Chavez with an RBI base hit into left center. It's 5-3. Chinese Taipei have pulled within 2 runs. Stepping up to the plate is their 3rd batter, Adam Flores. Chinese Taipei have struck back with 1 run this inning. So they've closed the gap to 2 runs and now set their sights on closing the gap. Gets him to swing for a quick first strike. Misses the zone on the fastball. Inside pitch, hit on the ground, makes the grab. He's out at first. That's the ball game. One swing of the bat could have tied the game, but they can't get it done in the end. Chinese Taipei goes home with the unfortunate loss today. They showed a lot of grit and tenacity today, but unfortunately find themselves in the losing column. I'm sure they'll take heart from their combined efforts, but it just wasn't enough. Japan, although the matchup could have gone either way. Chinese Taipei goes home with the unfortunate loss today. Thank you from Crown Stadium.